So in today's video, we're going to be talking biceps, and we're going to be taking Kenji here through a bicep session. And what we're going to do is use different tools to give you guys an idea of some different variation you can use. We're going to use the cable machines, we're going to use dumbbells, and we're going to use kettlebells. We're also going to focus on different angles of the arm to work different parts of the bicep. So join us and let us know what you think. So the first exercise we're going to do is the cable easy bar curl. So we've got an easy bar set up on the cable here. And Kenji, why don't you go ahead and pick that up? Make sure you're careful when you pick it up. As always, use your legs, standing up. Now you want to stand as close to the machine as you can without touching. So maybe move forward just slightly, cool. And then we're going to keep a nice neutral position, shoulders there. And then Kenji's just going to curl that bar straight up. And what we're going to do is make sure we're keeping a nice straight angle of the cable. So the cable between his hands and the bottom of the cable machine here, we want to keep that angle throughout the whole part of the movement. So lower that slowly, keep that angle, and then come straight back up. What that does is make sure we're keeping a lot of tension on the muscles throughout. So we're getting a good stretch, we're getting good tension through the middle, through the peak contraction of the muscle, by just keeping that nice straight line of the cable. Do a couple more. That's it. So Kenji getting a really good stretch, full range of motion, big squeeze at the top, keeping his body nice and still. Last one. Great. So that's the easy bar cable curl. So our next variation is going to be a spider curl. So we've got an inclined bench set up here, and Kenji's got himself, so he's right at the top of the bench. So what that's going to do is keep the body in a very fixed position, so he can't use too much body English, and it's going to allow him to get his arms to really sort of hang over the bench so we can isolate the biceps. So Kenji, I'll get you to take these weights, and we're going to let that really hang down. So you're getting a really good stretch through there, and then Kenji's going to curl that up, and you'll feel this exercise a lot more in this peak contraction, and I'll lower down slowly. All the way down, good stretch. All right, so a few more like that. So you can see here Kenji's biceps working really hard as he's coming up through that top bit. So he's keeping more tension on the muscle as opposed to just doing a standing bicep curl where the line of pull is slightly different. So we're really just pushing up against gravity. So by allowing his hands to hang forward, we're pushing those dumbbells right up and working against them. Let's do two more. Big stretch, big contraction. Last one. All right. So the spider curl is a great exercise to use to get the arms forward, to get a good stretch and really work at that top range, that good peak contraction. So maybe not traditionally used too much for bicep curls, but I really like the kettlebell to do hammer curls. The reason why, when you're holding a kettlebell down and swinging it forward, it's very hard to shrug the shoulders up. When you see a lot of people do curls, they sort of get up in their neck using their traps. You use a little bit of momentum and let the kettlebell swing forward. It's a very good way to target the outside of the bicep. And by keeping that kettlebell out in front, the pull of that kettlebell is keeping me down, keeping the arm down in a nice position to really isolate the bicep. So you can do it single arms, you can also do it double. Let's give double a try, Kenji. So you're going to go there, let those really hang down, and then just sort of swing them up to the front, let them flow, and let it swing back down. It's okay to use a little bit more momentum, especially on the back end of these. You don't need to be super stiff. You can sort of let it rock back a little bit, and then as it rocks through, really let it bite into the bicep. So nice swinging motion. Good squeeze at the top. Let's do that 4 more times, get a really good feel of it. Let it swing a bit and squeeze. Let it swing. Last one. Nice. How'd that feel?
Very nice.
Very nice, yeah. So next time you do hammer curls, give the kettlebells a try if you've got them. Like I said, if you don't have 2 of the same weight, you can just do 1. You can even hold something to be stable. You can just stand there nice and straight. You could do it seated. But the kettlebells are a good way to just incorporate a bit of variety into your bicep training. So that's our bicep session today. Give those variations a try. Let us know what you think. And if you like this type of content, come on over to our Instagram. We have plenty more of it over there. We'll leave our handle down in the description.